Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and happy Thanksgiving! It's Thanksgiving Day, and I just finished brushing my teeth. And I just got out of the shower, so I'm feeling like extra clean and fresh. And I love the way my teeth feel like right after I brush them, which is why I was going like this. And they're pretty white too. Thank you, Lord, for letting me have white teeth. Anyways, this is going to be a Thanksgiving makeup tutorial. And I'm actually not quite sure what kind of look I want to do, so we will be figuring that out together. This is probably going to be a long video, just so you know. So let me tell you what I've already done to the skin. So am I bleeding? I think I am just a little. So my skin is freshly washed and exfoliated, and I also moisturized it using a little bit of castor oil. Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm barely bleeding. And I already primed my skin, so I moisturized with castor oil, and then I went in with my Cover FX mattifying primer with anti-acne treatment. And this has been sitting on my face for about 5 minutes now. Oh, here comes the water. Oh goodness, I thought I got rid of all this excess water. Probably because I'm looking down. Hang time. So I've already primed my face with the Cover FX anti-acne primer, and now I'm going to go in with, what foundation do I want to wear today? I'm working for a long time. In my Jackie Aina IG inspired LeBron's James look, I was wearing the Maybelline Better Skin. I really like the way that this looked, and I love the way that it held up. As the night went on, the evening went on, I just looked dewy, but I didn't really look oily. So I really, really like the way that this held up on my skin in combination with the Cover FX primer. And I also like the color of this because it is a little bit on the lighter side, so it matches more my chest than, you know, like my arm, like the darker parts of me. And I just like the way that it looked overall. But today I think I'm gonna wear I have so many options. Let's do, I kind of don't want to do the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet because I haven't figured out exactly how to use that one yet. Maybe I'll wear Black Opal Stick Foundation in Beautiful Bronze, maybe? So yeah, we're gonna go with the Black Opal Stick Foundation in Beautiful Bronze. And as you can see, I'm just putting some stripes all over the cheek area. And I'm gonna do some on the chin. I really like the finish of this stick foundation. And I like this color. It's like, it's not too warm. Yeah, you'll see when I blend it out. So now I'm going to use my, well, these aren't really that damp. Use my black beauty blender to go in and blend this out. Bum, 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 bum. And like I said, it's not super duper damp. It's kind of almost dry. As you can see, the stuff blends really easily. It blends quite nicely. I'm going to go in and add some more to the perimeters I'm focusing more right on the center of my face right now. But I'll go in and address the perimeter of my face. Ooh, I got kind of wet from my hair. So now I'm using the butt side of the Beauty Blender to keep blending around the hairline. Just so that there's no line of demarcation up here. I'm not even really concerned about going all the way up and having my entire hairline like completely covered how I normally do, because this color blends in to the natural color of my hairline quite well. You see my hair glistening because it's still wet. Alright, so that's, I guess, layer number one. I'm going to go in and add some more, like right here, wherever I need more coverage, and to the very perimeters of my face so that it blends into my neck. And just like I said, for a little bit more coverage, we're going for kind of full glam. I want a pretty flawless base, I'll say that. So again, I'm using the fat side, the butt, I call it the butt of the Beauty Blender. I'm literally just dabbing, pouncing it all over to blend it out, blend, blend, blend. And I'm just gonna go over my whole face again, just to make sure everything is well blended. As I dramatically flip my hair back, the little bit of hair that I have. I also really like the finish of this on the skin. I think it looks quite natural when it's all like blended in, because I'm really pressing it into my skin. And I also really like this shade. As you guys know, I was having trouble finding the right shade in Black Opal products, but I think this is about as close and as good as it's gonna get. Oh no, I'm happy with it. Because these do oxidize just a little bit. Not bad, you know, to where it's like, whoa, you look like a whole nother person. But like just a little bit. Which is why I really like this beautiful bronze on my skin. And again, like I said, I love the finish because it has like a skin-like finish to it. And the coverage of the sticks is amazing, as you can see. Because y'all know that I have acne scars and things to cover. I think I might actually get the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick as well, in the color 178, which is lighter. It would match my chest better than it would like my body. But I might invest in that stick foundation because I do love the liquid. I love the liquid to mix with other foundations. And I like it alone as well if I'm going for like a very natural look. But I want to try the stick formulation because I do really like stick foundations. You guys just don't see me use them that much. But you know, I'm using one today, so. Alright, so this is pretty well blended in. And just so you can see, I'm all covered in cocoa butter, which is why I'm a little shiny. So you can see how it looks. Now I'm going to go in and set this cream stick foundation using, what powders do I want to use today? I've been using a lot of L'Oreal True Match. So today let's use, still in the L'Oreal family, but I think I'm going to use my L'Oreal, no, I want to use the True Match because I feel like the cocoa in the Pro Matte Infallible is a little red for my skin, and I don't want that. So I'm going to use C8, which is Cocoa, from L'Oreal True Match. And I'm going to apply this on the perimeters of my face, and I might use the Pro Matte Infallible in the center of my face and 700 Classic Tan. So let's start with C8, and like I said, I'm going to be using this color to set the perimeters of my face. And as you can see, it is a little bit darker than the foundation, which is fine by me, because it helps to balance everything out with the darker parts of my body. And I'm focusing this on the perimeters of my face and on my cheeks. And I'm just pressing it into the skin just like we did with the foundation, with the Beauty Blender. We just press it, tap it in there. Now you can see I'm leaving the under eye pretty bare. And this will instantly mattify and bring some more depth back into the foundation. And I'm not using a mirror to do this. I'm literally looking in the computer screen to do this. My hair is getting in the way. And so that's one half done. You can see how it changes the color and makes it a little bit deeper. Now for the other side. I've already hit pan on this, like, yo. I've been loving the True Match. Now that I found the right colors for me, I've been loving using these L'Oreal True Match powders. I was in the neutral. I was normally using N8 Cappuccino, which is a neutral shade. But then I tried Warm 8, which was too light. And then I had Warm 9.5 and the liquid, which is perfect for me in the summertime. Beautiful in the summer, but I could never find the powder that matched it. But I think C8 is perfect for me, because I do have a more yellow undertone, which for some people they say that's warm, like yellow golden. I mean, y'all can see my skin. Which to some people is warm and to other companies is cool. And I think yellow in L'Oreal's eyes is cool, which I'm cool with that. Now I know. And red orange is more warm, but I'm definitely on the yellow golden side when it comes to undertones. Definitely not on the red orange side. Alright, so you can see the places where I obviously don't have any of the L'Oreal True Match powder, because I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible in those places, which are the center of the forehead and under my eyes. And the color I'll be using is 700 Classic Tan. And I am going to apply some of this to the sides of my nose. And the bottom of my nose. Alrighty. So that's it for this L'Oreal True Match. Now we need Pro Matte Infallible, Pro Matte Infallible, Pro Matte Infallible. Okay, now I'm using the Pro Matte Infallible in 700 Classic Tan. This is the next to darkest shade. And obviously it's a nice yellow based powder, and it is a little bit lighter than me, which will be perfect to highlight and set under the eyes. And the center of the forehead, and down the bridge of the nose, and the center of the chin, which are all the places that I haven't applied any powder to yet. I'm using the same brush because it helps to blend the colors together without actually blending, by using the same brush. And again, I'm just looking in the computer to do this, and then I'll check it out in the mirror and see if I missed any spots or if I need to add something anywhere. And also, I kind of left this spot right here on the temple blank as well with no powder, so I'm going to add this powder into that section of my, I guess, the sides of my forehead right there. I like for those to be kind of highlighted so it can make this where my eyes come out even more, which will help make my face not look as long and oval, which I like the shape of my face, but ooh, goodness, water. I don't really have like cheekbones like that. Like my sister, you can see her cheekbones. Hers are nice and defined, but mine are like, Her cheeks are kind of chubby. And as you can see, everything is set with powder except for the center of my nose. Oh gosh. My hair is like dripping water into my powder. No, no, no. Just dab some water off my hair while I'm here. Throw that on the ground so I can throw it away. Back to our scheduled programming. Alright, so now I'm going to check it out in the mirror. Oh yeah, that looks quite nice. Quite smooth. And yeah, I love it. Alright, so to add even more depth to my face, I'm going to go in with, this is something you guys haven't seen me do in a long time. I'm going to go in with bronzer and contour. We're going to do it all today. So that's the face set. It looks very smooth, very nice, and flawless. Y'all know I'm all about that skin life. And like I said, we're going to go in with contour and bronzer right now. And what I want to use to contour is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color 360. Y'all know I used to use this in the summer. Oops, the sponge just fell out of it, which I don't even use anyway. But it looks like this. And it kind of looks like it's my skin tone, but it comes off a little bit deeper on the cheeks. And I'm going to use the same brush to contour. No, I'm going to use two different brushes. I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics 114 to do the contouring. And I really like this powder because it comes off very easy. Like I don't have to dig for it to come off. And so we're going to use this brush to contour, and we're going to use another BH Cosmetics brush for the bronzing. And I'm being very careful with where I place this. I placed it right there, as you can see. Look how it just instantly makes it look like I have more cheekbones than what I really do. And you see I'm kind of coming straight out to give it a little bit more of an angular look. And look how it just instantly just makes my face look a little bit more defined. And I'm kind of sweeping it forward just a little bit more. Now for the other side. It's 111. I'll need to leave by 205. I think we'll be able to get there. So now for the other side, doing the same thing. Not going so much angled down as I am straight across. Because it gives a little bit more angular look, which is what I want. A more chiseled look. I'm kind of going in and blending that up just a little bit. Literally fanning it upwards. Just a little bit more. You see how it just adds just a little bit more definition to the face, which I am going to work at Sephora, and because it's going to be like holiday shoppers, I kind of want to look my best and a little bit more glam than I normally do. I'm not going to bother to put any like on the jawline or anything like that. We're going to go straight up to the forehead. Oh goodness, my hair is like hanging down, and we're just going to focus on the top part of the forehead and blend downward right across like a headband because I have a very large forehead. So I'm literally just sweeping this contour shade down. And this will give the illusion that my forehead isn't as big as it is. But literally I'm just focusing right across like a forehead. Not like a forehead, like a headband. A headband of forehead contour. For this side. Which I always have a harder time contouring the left side than I do the right side. I don't know why. Ooh, someone's texting me. My sister. My biological sister. I refer to like my sisters and Sigma Alpha Iota as my sisters, and then I have only one biological sister, which you guys have seen me do her makeup in a video before. She's 18, future nurse. Yes, Dominique is her name. All right, so now that we got this forehead contouring, you see I brought it kind of down to the middle of my forehead because, yeah, my forehead is big and I have short hair, so it shows. It's out there. We out there with this forehead. All right, so now we're going to do the sides. Oh, my nose. I don't know what that noise was. I'm in a good mood. Y'all know I've been in a good mood. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. It's Thanksgiving. I'm happy. No, I'm not going to be able to spend time with my family. No, I'm not going to be having any turkey or like a true Thanksgiving meal, but I'm happy and thankful that I have a job. And because I'm working today and the amount of money I'll make today, I'll be able to buy my family gifts for when I go see them during Christmas. Am I going home for Christmas? I don't know yet. Haven't seen the schedule. But you know what I mean. Like, sacrificing this one day will allow me to get them nice gifts that I haven't been able to do, which because you know I'm a college student. You know the college student budget is very limited. But now that I have all these jobs, I'm able to do things for my family that I haven't been able to do before, and I'm thankful for that. And like I said, I will be able to spend time with them, just not today. Well, hopefully I'll be going home for Christmas, and of course I'm going home January 7th through 10th because my dad is having his retirement ceremony from the Army. Praise him, hallelujah. It's been a long time coming. Making a very scary face. Going in and blending that contour up some more. And with whatever's left over, I'm just going to put it right under my jaw. Really focusing it right here. Alright, so that's contour. As you can see, it's very subtle. It's not doing the most. You know, it's there, but it's not like there. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can see it more than probably in real life because I have all these, well, not all these. I have a very bright light on me. So it makes it even more apparent and obvious. All right, all right, all right. So now Now what I'm going to do is kind of do a little bit of reverse contouring just to sharpen up the contour before I go in with my bronzer, because I'm using my bronzer more as like a blush kind of. So I am actually going to take the sponge that my L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible in 700 Classic Tin comes with, and I'm going to load the sponge up on the very edge of it with powder like so. And y'all have seen people do this. And we're going to start at the bottom of the ear. And because it's curved, it's a little bit harder to do this. And we're going to draw a line to clean up the contour. Just to make it look a little more sharp and in your face. And yeah. And we're going to let it bake as well. We're going to let this bake for a little bit before I take it off. And there we go. And I'm kind of making it more of a straight line. I'm not going so much angled down. A little bit angled down, but I'm kind of slowly but surely angling it up. Which is a trick Jackie Ina likes to use, and she calls it the Janet Jackson. I think that's what she calls it. To angle it up. Just a little bit. Like so. It doesn't have to be super duper perfect, but it is there. And like I said, we're gonna let that bake a little bit, hey. And we're gonna do the other side. Yeah, I've been in a strange good mood. All right, all right, all right. Contour, come through. Now I'm thinking of Jeffree Star. Come through, contour, come through, highlight. Oh, that was a funny video. With Nikki Tutorials. But yeah, I'm super excited for the holidays. I'm excited to go to work today, and why was this side easier? That never happens. And then, like I said, curve it up just a little bit. Now I need to do the other side so it can match, because obviously one side is higher than the other. That's funny. There we go. Now it's kind of getting even. You can see. There we go. Yes. All right. Okay. So like I said, we're using this to sharpen up our contour, and so I'm going to let that do a little bit of baking. You already know. Chef Ishman in the house. Just kidding. Not really baking anything. I'm going to put this back where it belongs. Oops, I forgot to put the sponge back in there. Let me do that real quick. So that's really the only time I ever use these sponges, is for what you just saw me do. And excuse the sniffling. I'm actually not sneezing or anything like that today, but I do have some congestion, I guess, in my chest. Alright, so I feel like this side is lower than this side. Let's see. It goes kind of towards the nose. This one goes a little bit lower. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more just so it can go more towards the nose. As you can see, this one goes up towards the nose. Just so it can match. I don't want to be lopsided, you know. This is already a super long video. I haven't gotten to the eyes. So this may just be like my Thanksgiving foundation skin routine, and then I'll do the eyes in a separate video. So if you're interested in, like, I guess my holiday, like super beat, flawless glam skin, what I do to get like, you know, this is a lot extra. I normally don't do this on a daily basis. So why do I feel like this one is still lower? Than the other side. This Christmas. So yeah, I'm just going to do the skin in this one. So I'm just going to show you the blush, which is going to be the bronzer, and the highlight. And then that will be the end of this video, and I'll do my eyes in a separate video. So this, I guess I'll call it my Thanksgiving Glam foundation tutorial. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So we're going to let that bake for a little bit as I apply the bronzer. And I'm just going to apply bronzer to right above the brow area, just a little bit, but mostly focus on the cheeks. That's not what I need. Why is that even over there? I'm confusing myself right now. Sorry. Putting this back. Yeah, this is me being like extra. Like I said, I don't do this on a normal basis. So now for bronzer and then highlight, and then that'll be the end of this video. So this is like something I might do for my birthday, like when I'm going to be extra glam in your face, like yas. So in the process of this baking, I'm going to knock a little bit of this off, but I'm using my CoverGirl Ebony Bronze bronzer in Q120 from the CoverGirl Queen collection. And I'm taking this BH Cosmetics 113, which is kind of a fluffier domed brush. And I'm going to take this and kind of go over the contour and bring it forward. So I'm starting going over the contour, and I'm bringing it right to the apple of my cheek. And again, I'm using the computer screen to do this, so I'm not using like a mirror. And as you can see, I'm going in circular motions, just swirling that right onto the apple, stopping right on the apple. Not only does that help blend out the contour so it's not as harsh, but it adds a little bit of warmth to the skin, and I think it makes a super pretty blush because there is gold glitter in this. So it really just adds some illumination to the skin, which will be intensified once I go in with my highlighter. So I think it just looks really, really pretty. And it helps to fade. You see it's kind of fading from dark brown to a more middle tone reddish brown. And then when we add that highlighter, it will fade into the gold. So it just looks really pretty. Doing the same thing on the other side, going in circular motion, stopping right on the apple of my cheek. And like I said, we're going to take a little bit of bronzer up here as well. Just a little bit. Not too much. Right above the brow area. Alright. So that's it for bronzer. Last but not least, for my flawless glam base is that we need to highlight. So I'm going to, I love the way my highlight looked yesterday using the Missy Lynn. I combined both the colors together. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. I think what do I want to use to highlight today? I like the Missy Lynn. We're going to do the Missy Lynn again. So I'm going into the Missy Lynn palette, and so you can see like the color, like how this all comes together with my skin. As you guys know, my neck is darker than my face and my chest. So just keep that in mind. There's an obvious distinct t-shirt line. I wonder if it will ever go away. I know not to wear t-shirts to band camp this next year, so I'm going to wear some more v-necks so that I don't end up with this t-shirt line. Anyways, I'm taking the highlighters from the Missy Lynn palette, which are right here on the bottom, beautiful, and I'm going to mix them both together. So I flip, 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 get it all on there. You can see the gold flying through the air. Do you see it twinkling? Yes, look at that. Oh, highlight. So now I'm going to literally apply this to the very tops of my cheekbones. Y'all know the deal. Look at that. Beautiful. And we're not going to go in too much. Not like how I did yesterday. We're going to, there, see, that's enough. Like, we want it to be there, but we don't want it to be there like LeBron James yesterday. So I'm not going to go in like 3 different times to apply highlight. You just want, oh, yes. Yes, come through, highlight, come through. So there we go with that. Doing it some more. Tapping off on the edge of my laptop. We're going to do the bridge of the nose. We're not doing the forehead tonight. I did my forehead yesterday because I was going for that LeBron James, Jackie Aina look. But today we're just going to do the bridge of the nose. Not going for the forehead at all. The bridge and the tip of the nose, like so. See, it has a nice glow, and of course, right above and on the brow area. I like to go right under my brow, and then a little bit above the brow. This took me a really long time to do, but I'm taking my time. I have 35 minutes until I need to be ready, but I already have my lotion on. I already know what I'm wearing, so yeah. It won't take me that long to do the eyes because as I've been doing my face, I've been thinking about what I want to do on the eyes and what I want to do for my lips. So if you want to see that, you have to watch the second half of this Thanksgiving makeup tutorial. And again, this is like when I want to be ultra glam. You guys know I normally don't do all these steps on a daily basis, but because it's a holiday and I'm in a good mood, I was in the spirit to do this. That's why I'm taking all these steps. So as you can see, we are now highlighted. And last but not least, I love to highlight my Cupid's bow. My nose just started to run like, spoke too soon earlier. I look so strange without eyebrows. Oh, we need to wipe away the baking. I was like, there's something I still haven't done. Alright, so we highlighted the brow bone, cheekbones, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, and Cupid's bow. That's all I'm going to highlight today, and I didn't go too overboard. Plus, we still haven't blended out the entire face and knocked off the excess powder that I used to bake the contour just to sharpen it up. So I'm going back to that brush that I used to apply my L'Oreal True Match and the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. And what we're going to do is sweep off that excess powder right here by going this way, and then I like to go down. You can see the contour is like very precise now. And same thing on this side. And then once I've done that, I'm going to proceed to go over basically my entire face, just blending everything together, making sure that the base is nice and blended and that there's no harsh lines, that everything just flows together. And that completes this tutorial on how I get my flawless base. It took me way too long. Normally it doesn't take me this long, but I've been talking and having fun and just enjoying the process of doing my makeup and just the creativity involved, which is why I think I like makeup so much, is because I get to be creative with my face, play with colors, play with contouring, play with highlighting, all that type of stuff. I was like, is there a line of demarcation here? because we are not about that life. I'm taking my bronzer brush and just going over the edges right here. All right. So that completes my Super Glam foundation tutorial. Now I'm going to go on to the brows and the eyes and the lips in another video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I love you all, and I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving or whatever day you watch this video. I hope it's wonderful, marvelous, and amazing. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.